Hey, are you a real estate investor or just a speculator? Now, you may have heard of the Dutch tulip bubble of the 17th century. If you haven't, let me tell you about it. In the late 1500s, the Dutch people in Holland imported tulip bulbs from Turkey, and the people loved them. Pretty soon, within a couple decades, people had gone crazy to buy these tulip bulbs. You could actually buy a tulip bulb for the same price as 12 acres of land. People were trading houses and even small estates for one single tulip bulb. Of course, this big bubble all came tumbling down, and the price of tulip bulbs eventually returned to the value of a common onion. So what does this have to do with your and my real estate investing? Everything. As a lifelong serial entrepreneur and investor, I've been on a decades-long quest for the perfect investment or the perfect business, though I wasn't always aware of how to get there. I invested in oil and gas, and the ROI on that was negative 100%. Plus hundreds of lost hours. I also invested in a wireless internet company where the return on investment was, again, negative 100%, plus about 1,000 lost hours. I invested in and built a nurse staffing company. The ROI was about zero on that. I think we broke even after countless hours we spent on it. I invested passively with this genius who came up with a scheme to multiply profits through currency exchange. Well, he exchanged his mansion in Charlotte for a 153-year term in the federal pen, and he still won't tell any of the 2,000 investors where he hid our total $18 million. I invested in a speculative penny stock with two companies that were about to blow up. They blew up all right, but not in the way I planned. I also probably invested in a lot of other things that I've already forgotten and wanted to. It's no wonder that I co-host a podcast called How to Lose Money. Though I've had a few losses along the way, overall, I've learned that real estate investing is a predictable, powerful, stable source of income and long-term wealth creation and preservation. Now, the question is, are you investing or speculating? Paul Samuelson was the first American winner of the Nobel Prize in economic sciences. And he said, investing should be more like watching paint dry or watching grass grow. If you want excitement, take $800 and go to Las Vegas. Now, why did I fail so often in decades past in investing? Was my investing more like a trip to Vegas without the dancing girls? I failed because I confused speculating in real estate investing. So to boil it down, I should say investing is when your principal is generally safe and you're reasonably sure that you've investigated all the ins and outs of it. Your principal is safe and you've got a chance to make a profit. Now, speculating, on the other hand, is when your principal is not at all safe and you have a chance to make a profit. And I'm sad to say that a lot of the investments I made back in the 80s and 90s were nothing more than speculating. I might as well have gone to Vegas. Is it okay to speculate? Well, yeah, it is, as long as you know you're speculating. And experts would say that you should only invest a small portion of your wealth into a speculative venture. Now, millions of people have made billions of dollars in little startup companies like Apple, Microsoft, Airbnb, Uber. But the majority of speculators lose their money, their time, their energy, and sometimes their relationships and their health. Now, unlike many other asset classes, real estate provides many opportunities to invest rather than speculate. Chosen wisely, real estate has a great safeguard on principle. In many cases, it has a chance to make a great profit and appreciate in value as well. In carefully chosen locations, real estate is likely to be one of your best investments. In fact, this is probably why the Forbes 400, the wealthiest people in America, by and large, invest in real estate. So I want to kind of close out by saying this. Sometimes you can only see your path clearly in a rear view mirror. I'm currently involved in one of the safest, most stable, profitable real estate classes on the planet, which is syndicated commercial real estate investing, like self-storage, mobile home parks, and multifamily. I never plan to confuse investing and speculating again, especially when I'm handling my money, my children's money, and most importantly, other investors' money. You don't have to make the mistakes I made. You can stand on my shoulders right now, renouncing speculation and investing wisely to create a multi-generational wealth creating real estate empire. You're at the right place here at Bigger Pockets. Check out this article to learn more.